scores. I think you had your first 5 touchdowns consumed only about 2 minutes and 12 plays. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It was kind of a double-edged sword because we scored so quick.
They're killing you in time of possession.
Yeah, it was crazy. But that again, the drive at the end of the second quarter. I mean, Deshaun was unbelievable. I mean, he was throwing some lasers, and just managing the pocket. Just a thing of beauty. Just great execution, and a lot of plays by a lot of those guys.
Yeah, well, building on the defense and getting to go through it. They've been here before, 2 years ago against Louisville, last year against Notre Dame. What's your feeling as the head coach when the defense is out there, heels on the goal line, and score, they win in that situation?
It's what we do. I mean, it's what we do. We beat Louisville right here 2 years ago. Deshaun Williams, who was at the game tonight, we screw up dadgum cover 2 at the end of the game, and you're sitting there going, what just happened? Guys running, J-Ron runs him down. Still one of the greatest plays I've ever seen. And now we got to set up and play goal line defense. And they roll out to the right, and Deshaun Williams knocks the ball down and win the game, the 4th down. In fact, this is the 3rd win in a row against these guys by less than a touchdown. We've had some battles with these boys. Last year up there, same thing. We sacked them. I think it was Dodd that had the sack at the end of the game. And kind of came down to a Hail Mary, and Jadar picks it off at the end of the game. 2 years ago with Deshaun, and tonight. But again, that's the character of our guys. We've got a lot of confidence in them, just like they have confidence in the offense. No matter what, no matter all the baloney that went on out there, 2 turnovers in the red zone where we don't come away with points. They go out there and get a 3 and out for the offense, and then they watch the offense go 85 yards to win the game. And then the defense goes out there and finds a way. I mean, they were obviously tired at the end, but they dug in. Did a phenomenal job.
You had Notre Dame last year, and in this game this year. What does a tough test like this early in the season do for your team?
Well, it's huge. There's no question. I mean, it's a big game. I mean, they're all big, but some of them, you just got to kind of tap. Your mama put something in you deep, and you just got to kind of tap into that little something special for some of these games. And this is one of them that, that can give you great momentum. And that's really what it was. I mean, it keeps us in, like I said, the driver's seat for the division. That's our next goal. And the momentum and the confidence and the maturity, not just for this team, but for your program for 2 years from now. It's an accumulation thing that I think matters. So I'm really proud of them. But again, they've been there. It'll be a great special moment. All these guys will keep with them.
Coach, you talked about you read USA Today, but I'm curious, was there any sense of the players maybe noting any disrespect in the media, talking all about Louisville, all about their quarterback? I know there have been pundits in the media or media members saying there's something wrong with the offense here at Clemson, or not clicking yet with Deshaun. Was there any sense of them playing with a chip on their shoulder and feeling that disrespect whatsoever tonight?
I mean, I think when you're ranked in the top 5, it's hard to say you don't have respect. I mean, I think that's just kind of when you're dealing with young people, and it was certainly they pay attention to what's going on. That's for sure. But they know what matters, and that's what we do on a daily basis and how we prepare. And you're not going to talk your way into anything. You got to go earn it. Our guys understand that, but. We had a lot of respect for Louisville. Because we've played them. This is a tough team, tough defense, and we stunk it up against them last year on offense. And we had to have. It's just incredible. 500-something yards on about 50-something plays. It's incredible against that defense. But I think they were. They wanted to. They got pride.
Yeah.
And they wanted. Number 3 ranked team in the country. Hey, you're gonna be the best. You got to beat the best. And the quarterback's a great player, and that's what I told him. I was like, hey, if he's Superman, then we're gonna be kryptonite. And, you know, I mean, they're coming to the Valley, all we can do is go play our very best. And one thing, Rinaldi asked me a question yesterday. He said something like, you know, what are you gonna learn about your team tomorrow night that you didn't know? And my answer was, I ain't gonna learn nothing about my team. Ain't nothing, I know my team. I don't care what happens in the game or what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. I know this team. I know who they are. I know the character. I know the heart of them. I'm not going to learn anything. I didn't learn anything tonight that I didn't already know at all. It's just another step on our journey.
Ben Boulware had 18 tackles tonight. How crucial?
Is that what it was? Good Lord.
How crucial was he to the?
That's kind of Luke Kuechly-ish. Always wanted a guy like that. 18 tackles. Luke Kuechly had 20 tackles a game every time he played. What's your question?
But how crucial was he to the defensive effort tonight?
Ben is just he's just the heart and soul of our defense. I mean, he's the epitome of a football player. That guy is a grinder. He and Brent Venables are like two peas in a pod, man. I mean, they like just look at each other and yell all the time. Yeah, no, yes, yes, they speak their own language. You know, it's just great. And he's just, I mean, if you look up linebacker in the dictionary, it's got Ben Boulware's picture. You know, I mean, he's just a champion. He's a winner. He's a grinder. He loves to prepare. And, you know, it's one of the things I asked him last night. I said, why do you believe we're going to win this game? And he said, because we work too hard. I said, well, why do you believe in yourself? He said, because of how hard I work and the work I put in, how I prepared. Great week of practice. You know, so that's the mindset of a guy like Ben. And when that's your leader, good things happen. I mean, people thrive off of that. But he's a smart football player. And, you know, he leads those guys. And he's relentless. So it's big. You got a guy like that.
So much of your program is built off resilience from, you know, guys, you know, Deshaun Watson in his past, Mike Williams, all the way down to Roscoe Crosby, Davidson Bill. Talk about that mental toughness that those guys have and how you channel it then to get through games like this.
Yeah. Well, again, that's kind of what I told him before the game is championships are won when the stands are empty. You know, that's when you win championships. It's when nobody's looking. It's who you are when nobody's paying attention. It's those 5:30 workouts. It's the work in that weight room. And, you know, that's where mental toughness comes from. We're 56-1 when we lead into the fourth quarter. 56-1. I mean, that's the epitome of mental toughness. And close games, I don't know. How many close games, what are we like?
14-2 now. 14-2 is last 16.
14-2 in our last 16 games.
Satisfied touchdown.
Yeah, 7 points or less. That's mental toughness. And that's your whole program. That's how we meet. It's how we practice. It's our off season. It's Joey Batson and his staff and what happens in our strength conditioning program. Again, it's the winter conditioning. It's the totality of our program. And that's what I saw tonight. I saw that show up when we needed it.
Anything else?
Dabo, obviously Lamar has gotten a lot of hype for the numbers he's put up, and I'm sure deservedly so.
Yeah.
Deshaun's talking a lot about wanting to be the face of college football this year, and he's had plenty of hype for himself. Do you think this game kind of matters more to him in terms of that head-to-head performance? The spotlight is on him in that.
Oh, I don't know if it mattered more to him than it did Lamar. I'm sure Lamar, he did everything. That kid left his guts out on that field. What a player. There's no question. Louisville wanted to win. They hung in there. We had them on the ropes. We had them on the ropes. And we don't screw it up there in the third quarter, especially the opening drive. We might could have put that thing away. And I know we won it, and so did Deshaun. I'm just really proud of Deshaun because obviously we had some things that didn't go our way, but he did what great quarterbacks do. He just continued to fight and lead. He had 90 yards rushing and 300 yards passing, five touchdown passes, and just missed on the one to Mike. He was a little bit behind Mike, on the one, and then obviously had the one, would have had another one to leg it, hang on the ball right there. So just had some miscues, but he played like a champion tonight. This guy is a winner. You know, he's only lost 2 games. He's only, and at the end of the day, I don't care what the stat line looks like. There's only one. We win, and that's what Deshaun Watson does. He wins. He lost at Georgia Tech a couple years ago when he played about 12 plays.
18.
Played 18 plays before he got hurt. Is Tim unbelievable? They don't believe this. He played 18 plays, but he took the L because he started the game and then the national championship. That's only 2 losses this guy's got. This guy is a winner. He is a winner and a champion of a human being. I just can't say enough about it. So proud of him. Big stage tonight, and he played his heart out. Did a great job leading his guys and just kept the poise, kept the composure, especially in that third quarter when we had those miscues. But what a drive! A couple of those last 2 drives. I mean, that's what championships are made of.
Coach, would you want to play Louisville again?
Heck no, man. I've seen all I want of them. I'm ready to move on. They were an awesome team. I told Coach Petrino that afterwards. I said, hey, you guys, y'all ain't out of it. I told him that. I said, y'all played your butts off and got a heck of a team. Go win the rest of them. You know, they're gonna be a tough out. Now, I'm glad we're done with them. Move on to the next one. They got a good football team. You know, like I said, good on defense, and do a great job with their scheme on offense. Good skilled people, but you know that quarterback is a handful, no doubt about it.
Thank you.